Hello everybody and welcome back. So today's video about this engine here. It's a 4-stroke 15 horsepower. It's an Hidea motor. This one has been used for about 4 hours now. I will show you the clock later so you can see that. And today's job is actually to do this. I will try to turn this one into a 20 horsepower Hidea motor instead of the 15 horsepower. I have looked up all the information about the engine here, and I can see, if I look at it, this one is the spec for the 15 horsepower, and if you look at it, the spec is the same all the way down. If you look at the 20 horsepower, this is the spec for the 20 horsepower. And the spec are the same, so the only difference between a 15 horsepower and a 20 horsepower is actually only the carburetor. So I bought another carburetor for this one. It should be a 20 horsepower carburetor, and I will try to change the carburetor. So we are going to make it to a 20. And first of all, I have made a speed test on my new inflammable boat, and the top speed is 37 kilometers an hour, so that's great. And the only thing we need to change is only the carburetor, and I will show you how to do that, and I will show you all the way if this can be done. If not, it's just bad luck. Okay, so let's look on the difference between those two carburetors. If you can see here is the 15 horsepower carburetor, and you can see there's missing something here. I will show you. On the 20 horsepower carburetor, there is an acceleration pump down here. So when you're speeding up, it will pump it down. I don't know how it's working. I have never seen that before. So I'll try to put this one in. We will take it off, and we will look the difference between the two engines here, and then we will see if there's some difference. Could be a difference about this hole here and also here. And this should give me 5 horsepower more than this one. So, but first of all, I marked those two here with a pen, so I can see where I need to put it. Let's loosen those two up here. Not screw it all the way out, but just to loosen it up. Yep. So there are 2 bolts, one here and one in the back. So let's just let's get it out. You can see it's going all the way down out here. So that's a long way. And also the other one, I think I can reach it. There's not much space, but I think it's doable.
There's not much space to work with, but well, we can take it a little bit. So let's just do that. So let's take it out.
So I think it's
Smooth now? Yes, it is. So let's have a look. Okay, first of all, that is that. Oh, this one could actually also be this one that is that it is not a 15, but okay, you can see that. Oh my god. Let's remove the big screws here. Let's take it out. Remove that one. There's not much space to work with here, so let's just. We got it out. Only have the fuel line to deal with.
so 15 horsepower, 20 horsepower. Let's just compare them and see if we can see a difference of them. Let's check here. This is 23 millimeter. This is also 23. So let's compare this one. It's 31. This is also 31. So nothing there. Let's have a look at this one. Is this only a spacer, or is it actually doing something? It's only a spacer, so it's not doing anything. You can see it fits as it should, and also on this one. So it's not here. Sometimes they make just the hole a little bit smaller on this one, and then you're down tune it to a smaller engine. So let's just place the other carburetor on it. Wing wing. Oh, I can see here it's not the same here. So I will just figure up a little thing to do. Nothing, no problem there. The 20 horsepower is bought from China from just something, but if you look at the brand of this one, you can see the brand there. And the original, it's actually the same brand. So that's actually good. There's also a number on the 20 horsepower carburetor here, and on the 15 horsepower you have the number there, but you don't have it in the top as the other one. I also noted another difference. If you look in here on the 15 horsepower and you look in here in the 20, you got an extra pin in there, and I think it could be something with the acceleration pump here as you have on it, or else it's actually totally the same. Tip of the day: if you put the gasket on, it will actually slide a little bit. So if you don't want to have that, you can just take a little grease and put on it here, and you will actually glue it a little bit to it. It will not damage anything if you just remember just to put the grease all around it. So the carburetor is put back on. I got a little issue up here because it was not the same as this one here. So I have just put some cable clamps on it, and now it's working. It's the choke, so it can choke and it doesn't come up here. I just need to peel the plastic off this one because it was a little bit too big out here. So but the throttle is actually still the same. So full throttle, that's there. You can see it's snug up in that point up there. There, it's snug in the same position. So I am looking forward to start it up in a while. Okay, so let's have a look. If you look at the time on this one, 3.5 hours. So it's actually pretty new. So let's have some fuels hooked up to it. Okay, let's pump the fuel. Let's see if there's some leaks. Oh, you can hear it. Okay, the ball is heavy now. Hard, sorry. So let's have a startup. Choke. And let's try. Nothing. Give it a little gas. I forgot the water. Oh my god. How could I forget that? Stupid me. I turn on the water now. does not start up that good as it normally used to. I choked it a little too much. Ooh. Normally have a rough idle until it is warm, so this is actually not unusual. It's actually how it normally performs when it's cold. So I will have it warmed up, and then I will see if it will idle as it should. So I've just been in the water with the new carburetor on the 15 horsepower here, and it was a very bumpy ride, so I don't have any movie from the ocean. If you look at the wind here, you can see that it's very windy. So I was sailing up the wind for warming up the engine, and then I sailed with the wind for getting the speed. And actually 42 kilometers an hour from 37. So that is actually 5 kilometers more per hour than with the 15 carburetor. So I will definitely say that this improved the engine a lot. I have converted this one to 20 horsepower. So ask, can it be done? Yes, it can be done. So that's great. I will just look up on the YouTube or something to see what can I expect with a 380 boat like this with a 20 horsepower engine. I actually don't know, so I will go home and Google a little bit, and I will upload this video for you. So remember, sail safe and have fun.